Hello everyone, and I hope that you're all enjoying the end of the summer holidays. Today I'm going to make a video with a difference. I'm going to make a feminist video. Now before you go clicking that X in the corner, hear me out, there is method to my madness. Sometimes. I would worry about losing my subscribers, but since I don't have any, that's not really an issue. So, let me fill you in first so that we are all on the same page. I had a brief online interaction with the famous YouTube personality Sargon Writes Justy. I wanted to open a dialogue as I felt there were some points of view I could offer which may be of benefit. I realised that that person is busy, so no one was more surprised than I was when I got a response. The response went along the lines that, because I am unknown, I should prove my worth by showing that I can think from more than one perspective. I asked, how could I best demonstrate that? And the message I got back was, make a feminist video. To which I responded, feck off. I was then told that it would be covered through my Patronise Me account, so I hesitatingly agreed. I thought that making a feminist video would be difficult, but after 5 minutes of googling I hit gold and found a newspaper article that I had not heard any feminist comment on. So this will be the basis of today's presentation. I like to call it a case of systematic sexism in Ireland. In the Irish national paper, the Irish Times, on the 9th of June 2016, a report is made of an unusual ruling in a court case in County Kerry. The links will be supplied below. The case was a relatively simple one. A farmer had been driving back home on a certain date and had driven his car into a ditch. The Garda arrived on the scene and gave him the standard breathalyzer test, which revealed that he was 4 times over the legal limit of 50 milligrams per 100 ml. It was the ruling by the judge which gave the most cause for concern. Before I get to the judge's comments, there is something that should be clarified. Remember I said the farmer had been driving back home on a certain date? That date was the 25th of July 2014, almost 2 years prior. But wait, I hadn't got to the shocking bit yet. The judge ruled that the farmer could keep his driving licence until December 2016. Yep, you heard that part right. Not only did the farmer not have his licence immediately suspended at the time the accident occurred, which I believe is the law in Ireland, but as I'm not a lawyer, I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comments. But after being convicted of dangerous driving while under the influence of alcohol, he was allowed to keep his licence for additional 6 months. You may be asking me right now, okay, that is a shocking judgment and that maniacs should not be driving, but how is that sexist? The answer comes from the continuation of the comments made by the judge. One of the primary reasons he was allowed to continue driving was that the farmer is to try and find a nice woman at the Liston Varna matchmaking festival to drive him around. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this festival, it's an annual event where people come from far and wide to consult specialist matchmakers to find themselves a spouse. In effect, the judge ordered the farmer to the event in order to procure a female servant. Willing or not on the female's part, I think that this is an abuse of the matchmaking system in order for a farmer to escape the responsibilities of his actions. I think it should be made known to Judge James O'Connor that women are not there to be taxi drivers for inebriated farmers. Automatically expecting that duty from women shows them little respect. As he made this judgment from the bench, this can legitimately be classified as a case of systematic sexism. The judge further demonstrated his bigotry by assuming the farmer wanted a wife, and not a husband, which is now permitted under Irish law. That is not a very progressive attitude, and I am happy to call out these unhelpful sentiments. I think this case should be carefully looked at from all perspectives. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Once again, I want to thank SWJ for the gold, and I hope this meets the criteria. Slán.